Hello, once again I'm in West Derby Cemetery and I'm at the graveside of the Withers family. Unfortunately, the headstone itself is in several pieces, well, 4 or 5 pieces. There's the base is here, and then there's another piece right next to it, right, and then the cross which would go on the top is to the side by this tree. So it's in all of the states, and particularly the Withers family, their house is actually more famous than they are, because the house was called Lowlands is still around today, and is now which is West Derby Village, and it's home to the community association, and they use it for various clubs um, and for weddings and functions and parties and whatever. And then even during the 60s, in the basement there was a thing called the Pillar Club, and a lot of musicians, like including the Beatles and Jelly Pacemakers, went there. Now Thomas Randall's Withers, who was son of a chairman of the Liverpool Stock Exchange, and eventually, after his father's death, he became the chairman as well. And then, but he unfortunately died in 1899, but his wife still lived in West Derby, and she brought up her children at Lowlands. And there's a lot of history to the site. If you go into Lowlands and to the community association, to one of their events, you will see various pictures of the family and the history of the house itself. Because many of the Victorian villas, of which is a good example, were demolished and replaced with semi-detached properties during the turn of the century. And one of their neighbours, named Ernest Cookson, who was a former mayor of the city, he made sure that when Elizabeth Withers died, that it would be purchased on behalf of the community association. Anyway, there's a little bit of mystery of West Derby, and that makes perfect sense, because we're on West Derby Cemetery. Hopefully one day the community association will see the state of the former owner's grave and do something about it. Anyway, speak to you all soon. Bye bye.